Hi there, I'm Carolyn, Trichologist at Absolute. We just did a story about New Year's resolutions and finding the cause of hair loss. So now we have a story about long-term hair loss. Now she came to see me in January this year, 2022. So we're at the end of the year, we've got great results. So we wanted to share the story of what you could potentially achieve if you've been experiencing long-term hair loss. So this one had been going on for about 5 years. Okay, so as we know, hair loss should stop after 3 months, but it had continued on for 5 years. And no one had really found the cause. So we did a microscopic diagnosis and we found 80% of the general hair diffusely had broken down in structure, either fallen out and not regrown or was not growing properly. So it was a combination of things. And the underlying cause was low iron stores, the ferritin. Okay, so it hadn't been diagnosed, but it had been down as low as 30, which is a state of hair loss. But we need for hair growth to get it up above 70, and it had never been above 70 for the 5 years that we tracked the blood test. So what you need to understand, sudden hair loss, okay, this diffuse type of hair loss, it should stop. It happens 3 months after the cause, it will fall for 3 months, and then it should stop. If it doesn't stop, you must seek help, because there's always a reason why. So we can simply just find the reason and put this to an end. So what we have with this diffuse type of hair loss from deficiency, so ferritin, B12, vitamin D, is what we call telogen effluvium. Okay, so the hair gets pushed out of the hair cycle and it will fall for 3 months. Okay, then it will wait 12 months to come back in, but it was left unchecked, and as we said, the ferritin was too low for hair growth. So what we now ended up with is a structural problem at the hair bulb, which we called anagen effluvium. Okay, so the first key here is excessive hair loss. Listen to your body. By the time the hair is falling out, you've missed all the other signs. Okay, so we want to show you here the results we achieved. Okay, so hair loss also can expose recessions. Okay, so in this picture here, the recession area looks like she's got what we call pattern hair thinning. Okay, but pattern hair thinning is not physical hair loss. Okay, so she had gone down that path of treating the wrong thing because people aren't using the microscope or checking the blood test. So we did have to go in and make a few changes because things were very broken down. So we always do a portion of nutrition to address things that are low when that's required, but in this case it was so broken down, as we said, 80% breakdown, we had to go in and do some hair growth treatment. So we're pulling the hair back into the cycle and then pushing it to also regrow. In this case, again, it clearly looks like it would be pattern hair thinning, but it was more of a diffuse hair thinning problem. So we did not use minoxidil. We did not need to. It wasn't what she had. So we followed the simple routine that we teach people when you're washing your hair. This is what you do. So that's what we do here as a trichologist. I'm a hair specialist. I help with hair loss, hair thinning, and scalp conditions. So our key is addressing the underlying causes, looking at you as an individual. So we're here in Brisbane, we have a hair loss clinic, but we can help you anywhere in the world. So please start your new year. Let's stop this long-term hair loss and turn it into a hair growth year. Email me, it's info@absolute.com.au.